Hello, friends, and welcome in. This is just a continuance of the live stream I held about an hour ago. We are doing donations only at the moment. Hey, Amy. Welcome in, girl. Okay, that sounds fun. Sweet, I got it. All right, let's take a look here. This is interesting. There's like masculine energy here. So I'm trying. My initial interpretation was, do you have someone filling in for you that's a man, like a guy teacher or something? Just right off the top of my dome, that's what it felt like to me. But if that doesn't apply, the other interpretation I was getting is that there are the little boys, like the young boys that you teach, that I think this may be your vacation might be affecting a little bit more potentially. Oh, it could be Mr. Shane. Okay, because I was like, I feel like I'm getting that there might be a masculine energy that's in the room right now. Let's see, what are they thinking and feeling? What are they thinking and feeling? What are they thinking and feeling? I feel like they're okay. I mean, the Ten of Swords in reverse means that they're releasing your coworker who's the male teacher. Okay, there's a lot of focus on this masculine energy, so maybe they're shifting their attention onto them. I feel like Spirit's reminding me of what it was like in elementary school when we would have someone else fill in, and that just felt very chaotic and very like out of order. It felt like non-routine. And so I don't necessarily feel like they're in a place of what am I trying to say? They might miss you, if that makes sense. They might miss you, but I feel like they're more focused on how this is affecting them and their routine. So they're so used to having you there in the classroom. You know what I mean? And I think that this is affecting them specifically because you're not there right now. Um, and I feel like the focus is inward. I feel like the focus is moving, looking inside of themselves rather than to you. I feel like they're in this place of feeling like their day-to-day might be a little disrupted because Miss Amy, or whatever they refer to you as, is the one that's usually here, the one that's always here. Now, because it has been like a week, I think there is some adjustments that are being made. I would say they're going to be very excited to see you back. The tower is just like telling me that there's some disruption that is happening in the classroom because of their routine being interrupted, if that makes sense. I think they're going to be really, really excited to see you back. They're probably going to be like doting on you, crowding around you when you come back, asking you questions about your vacation. They probably will be very, very interested in showing you what they've been doing since you've been gone. So there could be like a lot of chatter, a lot of commotion surrounding your return when you come back. There's a lot of catching up to do. I think the excitement is more so going to be felt when you come back into the classroom. I think right now with you at a distance, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, but I do still feel like they're feeling the change in routine and that is affecting them. Maybe more so the boys than the girls potentially. So there's not this like really missing you while you're gone, but I think that it'll hit them when you return back to the classroom. They'll be in this place of like all this commotion around you, Miss Amy, Miss Amy, Miss Amy, Miss Amy, this is what we've been doing, da da da, and like everyone trying to get your attention is what it feels like to me. So I think that's a good thing because I think that you can live out the rest of your vacation time very guilt-free, if that makes sense. I think the focus right now is on the teachers that are filling in for you, that are physically in the room with them. I think with kids, it's like, maybe you're their comfort. So maybe like if something happens, like you might be missed in the moments where like something happens, like a kid hurts themselves, and maybe you're the one that usually gives them the Band-Aid, and they're kind of missing you in those moments, if that makes sense. But I think kids are very resilient, and I think that they're moving through this as best as they can. I don't necessarily think that you not being there is like ruining their lives, so you can have peace of mind about that. But I do think they're gonna realize like how much they missed you while you were gone once you come back, once you are physically there again, and they feel like, I'm gonna catch up with her and let her know how things have been going for me. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good thing, but it's one of those things where it's like, as a parent, it's like you want your kid to miss you, but you don't want them to miss you too much to the point where they just can't even function. It's like part of you is like, man, I wish they would miss me more, but the other part of it is like, but I'm glad they're okay, because this would be a lot harder for me if I knew that one of my kids was suffering because I was gone. So you kind of, as a guardian, want your kid to not miss you, because then you can just go do what you're doing and be in the moment with that and not feel bad for, being gone. But at the same time, I understand the conflicting feeling of like hoping that they are noticing that you're not there. So yeah, the noticing is happening. I feel like they're okay, but I also feel like you're gonna feel the love when you come back. You know what I mean? You're not replaceable. You're irreplaceable to them. they're just trying to do what they can right now while you're not there. And they're kind of focusing inward on themselves, like what's going on with them, not necessarily what's going on with you, if that makes sense. That's funny. Do they laugh at that? Do they think that's funny? Aw, that's cute. Sorry, Amy, 1 second. I stepped away real quick to get some water. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cute. You said they laugh only a little, but you think they think you're being serious. I just casually say like, oh, you guys are doing okay. I can just leave. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely missing you for sure, but they're okay. But I feel like they're getting some kind of attention. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I'm just, I feel like there's a guy that's kind of filling in for you right now. I don't know if it's like every day, but there's like a masculine leader energy that I'm picking up on. And I'm wondering if that's the person that's filling in for you. Cute. What did you say their age ranges were? Didn't you say there was like a range of ages that you have? You wonder if the mascara energy, the mascara energy, the masculine energy is Mr. Shane, my coworker. Maybe so, maybe so. So do you work in a classroom with Mr. Shane all the time? Kindergarten through 6th, yeah. So like you can kind of mess with the older kids, you know, kind of joke around with them. They understand the sarcasm and the sense of humor. But it's the young kids, yeah. The young kids that still need that nurturing and support and the comfort that I feel like might be a little bit more affected by all of this. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought that maybe you guys work together. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so you guys split it. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe so then. You're welcome, Amy. How's your vacation going? God, wait, what happened? Can you say? Give me 1 second, Amy. I'm so sorry. All right, you said great uncle who you were originally staying with had to leave the home for a business trip. Oh, shoot. Can't stay in the home while he's gone. Okay, because he also hired cleaners to come in the house once we leave. Oh, man. Are you guys gonna, like, take your time traveling back home and kind of really, like, savor it? Or are you guys just in a place where you're, like, financially, we just need to get home because we don't have a, like, place to stay? Your dad wants to take a little easy going back home. At least you're hoping so. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, Amy, at the same time, even if you, well, when do you have to leave? When do you have to go back home? Are you guys already on your, packed up and on your way back? Because, like, the thought process is that, you know, even if you guys get home a couple of days early, you're still technically on vacation, you know? Like, you still have time off and you know, you're at home, but you still don't have to go to work and kind of enjoy your time there, like a staycation. It does suck, though, like, that you can't be in Florida for longer. You leave tomorrow morning. Dang, I'm sorry, girl. That sucks. Well, hopefully you guys can, like, savor and indulge on the way back home. You know, maybe do some sightseeing and things like that. If it were me, I would be like looking at the states. So I'd be like, in Georgia, what is like the top thing to do in Georgia? And then like North Carolina and South Carolina and Virginia and things like that, and trying to, like, you know, something that might not take all day, but at least can kind of feel like you're doing something on the way back home, you know? Oh, you're currently at another family member's home. Dang. Well, I know that you really don't have much control or say so on what's going on. But yeah, just keep me posted on, like, your plans. Hopefully your family is willing to do some things to kind of make the vacation seem like it's being extended. That's right, I remember that. What I would recommend is just figuring out the route that you're taking home through Georgia and see like what things are in that area, you know? Karobi, hello and welcome in. Yeah, see what he says, Amy. I know that you're at your dad's mercy, so you can't always, you know, control how that's gonna go. Karobi, I hope you're having a good night. Hey Karobi, I'm not doing free readings tonight. If you look at the title of this video, it says donations only. Would you like to donate? Oh, Amy, you said when you went through Georgia, the gas station, the souvenir keychains, your names were near each other. Oh, they were next to each other? Oh, that's actually interesting considering your names start with different letters. Oh, Amy. That's actually, I feel like that's so special, especially because it was in Georgia. You said you have a picture. Oh, that's right, Amy. Oh my God, I totally forgot. Duh. Philomena, hey girl, welcome in. Thanks, sweetie. Let me see. What do we got going on? Okay, a mini reading. Cool. Philomena, I just finished up with Amy, so, and I don't think, Amy, you're not donating anything else, right? Before I move on to Philomena? I still think that's special, Amy. That's so cute. Okay, so Amy's done. So Philomena, that would be you next. All right. I applied to be moved to another unit in the jail. It's based on seniority. Will you get the position? Will she get the position? Will she get the position? Will she get the position? Oh, wow. Will she get the position? I think you're gonna have a happy ending, Philomena. I am getting a yes. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups are the first out because I was asking the question as a yes, no. And then here I asked for additional details. I feel like this is a yes. The Chariot indicates that you're on the right path forward. You're very determined. I think also, Philomena, there's something about you. You have like a really good work ethic in general. And then the Ten of Cups indicates happy endings. So like being in alignment with this position, it working out for you, it's serving you. So with this reading, with these cards, I would say yes. The Chariot also indicates movement. The Chariot is all about mobility. Okay. So when you're asking if you're going to be moved to another unit, that literally is telling me you're moving to that other unit. Because the Chariot is everything mobile, okay? So this, in any other reading, it would be like driving a car, flying a plane, having a job where you're not stationary, you're constantly on the move, or like the job itself is changing, things like that. So with the Chariot literally indicating mobility, and you specifically asking if you're moving to another unit, that I feel like yes. Like I can't say anything but yes. And then the Ten of Cups, happy endings, you getting what you want, you being in alignment for these things that you're looking for. Now, the Magician and the Justice in reverse. The Magician in reverse indicates that maybe you don't fully believe in this happening for you. So I want you to kind of visualize that this is for you, that this is what is going to happen for you, to try to turn that Magician upside down. Magician and Justice in reverse isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the Magician in reverse indicates your doubt and you feeling like you don't deserve this, because the Justice is all about what's fair, what we deserve. And so there's something askew about your belief system. It's like maybe there's a part of you that logically is like, okay, I'm deserving, but then there's a part of you that thinks it's just still not going to happen for you. So if you have any doubt, I want you to remove that. I don't want that to serve as a block for the possibility of you getting this job. I don't want your thoughts and your energy and your like, what am I trying to say? You said because if anyone above you applies for it, you won't get it. So yeah, so there's definitely something with your belief system being affected. And I can't tell you, Philomena, how to feel, but I have noticed that if I wholeheartedly believe something's going to happen, like if I have no doubt in my mind, if I'm like, it's happening, baby, like there's no choice but for this to happen for me, it always happens for me. If I allow any kind of doubt whatsoever to come in, if I falter, if I do any, like, it doesn't happen for me. I have to believe that I'm the best for the position. I have to manifest that I'm the only one that applied for that position. You know, I just have to believe that. You have to believe that, because I feel like this is happening for you, and I don't want your doubt, because if it's based on seniority, to interfere with this manifestation that's clearly working your way. The Three of Wands also talks about expansion, so it's saying, Philomena, prepare to step into this position, because this is going to happen for you. But I definitely feel that doubt coming in, and I want you to feel like this is what's fair for you, this is what you deserve, this is what you should get. You've worked very hard there. I think you've been there for over a year, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, I choose to believe for you that no one above you is going to apply. I believe that you're the best person for the job because of the cards that are coming out. So try not to let the doubt come in. Try not to let don't even think that it's even a possibility for them to say no to you. Try. It's hard. It's not like easy to do. But I have noticed that if I have any doubt ever about anything, it doesn't happen. And if I have full faith that it's going to work out, it always does. If it's meant for you, it will be. And I feel like this is a yes. I truly feel, based off of these cards, that you will be accepted into this position. All right, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for the night. Philomena, if there's anything else that you want to add on for, let me know, but I'm probably going to sign off here in just a second. Oh, night, Amy. I hope you have a good evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do kind of what I did tonight, where I do like a YouTube live, then a TikTok, and come back to YouTube. So you'll see me a couple of times tomorrow. I think I might do like a earlier stream, possibly. And then we'll see how the night goes. Maybe I'll be back later in the evening. But if you're around like between 6 and 8 Eastern Standard, that's probably when you'll see me for the first time tomorrow. All right, cool. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see